Okay, it says we are online. Starting the stream on YouTube. Looks like we're good to go. Hey guys, Gravity here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions. Hopefully you're catching this live. If not, you're catching it on demand afterwards. But we are hitting up the final leg of the Memory Lane New Year's Resolution Arena. Going to be finishing that off. Hopefully everything looks okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I don't know exactly. Everything looks like it's coming through okay. I don't know. I might have to adjust a few things. This is the first time that I've ever used the Elgato to stream with. So hopefully things are working out. Hopefully things look okay. We'll see whenever we actually get into the gameplay. What's going on, Blue? What's going on, Kevin? What's going on, Beast? Thanks, guys, for showing up. I'm going to get back in here, though. I had to pause to start the stream. I'm in the middle of a round right now, so hopefully, like I said, everything looks okay. Hopefully everything's coming off kind of crisp. If not, then I might have to adjust some things. The game has been very, 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 very laggy today. So if there's like lag in the fights and stuff, it's not exactly the setup here. It is kind of the game itself. It's been awful. It's been awful for like the past week or so, but what's going on, Tim? Tim and Tim. We got a couple of Tims in the room. Which champ do I want from the crystals? I would absolutely love to get Loki, Dr. Voodoo, Mordo, or Ghost Rider. Or Nightcrawler. I mean, there's all kinds of them. I mean, most of the characters that were in it the first time were pretty decent characters too that I hadn't awakened yet, so I'll gladly take those. Lord, what's going on, buddy? Rezzy, what's going on? I have the same amount of points as you. Dude, I stayed up last night. I only slept 3 hours, and then I got right back up. So I was way, way behind last night. Whenever, like, normally when I would go to bed, I think I was like at 7 million or something. I think I was at 7 million. And I pushed myself to just keep going. And I got like 3 hours of sleep last night, and where I've been sick, it's been crap. So I haven't been able to put up as many points as I did the last time because I've slept a little bit more than I normally would. And I know I probably still sound like crap, but I'm gonna try and keep hydrated with my liquid gold and Mountain Dew, and probably chain smoke because that's the breakfast of champions is Mountain Dew and cigarettes. Tomas, what's going on, buddy? All the way from Hungary. Pretty hungry this morning myself. Bad joke. Which 5-star is good to rank up for prestige apart from featured champions? It just depends on which ones you awaken. Magic is like the best for prestige. If you can get her out of the crystal, she is the top of the charts as far as the characters you can get from the regular crystals. So I am going to, I've got 300 units and I've got some battle chips that I can waste. I'm going to try and pull some more units out of battle chips. I think I have to keep at least 84,000 just so that I'm secure for like the next 2 weeks on donations. But the rest of it I'm going to use to try and get some more units, and we will refill and revive my top team. And hopefully we will get another round of characters to respawn from the timer. I don't know if I will or not, but I'm going to use as many units as I can, because all the units that I have are all they're all earned from this arena. So I'm going to put it back into the arena, and hopefully, because I don't want to miss out on it. This is like the scariest thing, and I'm sure Resident feels the same way sometimes, is arenas, you don't know what the friggin' cutoff's going to be for them. So it's really, really scary to think. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Later, James. Don't be coming in here with that shit, man. Taking my eye off the fight, too, because of that crap. Superior Iron Man, what's going on, buddy? Been waiting. I would like to stream this more, but this game takes up so much time as it is anyway that it's hard to stream and then keep up with everything else too. Oof. And we get stunned. It's alright though, he's going down. Bam. I like Beast. I like Beast's playstyle a lot. I'm glad I got to take him up to rank 3. I've still got Civil Warrior and Venompool to take up, but I've got to wait on the Tech Day and the Cosmic Day to be able to get the Tier 2s to be able to take them up to rank 2 first. I've got the Tier 3s, but I don't have the Tier 2 classes for them. And also, I don't have any Tier 3 basics. It's like, I don't know, it's always the basics. I've got tons of Tier 4 class ISO, too, or class Catalyst too, but I just don't have the basics to do anything with them. I don't know how many characters I could take up to rank 4 right now if I just had the basics. It's kind of crazy. At one point in time, it's just like you can't get Tier 4 class, and now it's like, holy crap, it's so hard to get Tier 4 basics. Because it's hard to keep them. Oh, come on. Trying to pay attention to the chat, and I'm going to get my butt kicked because I'm playing with Joe Fixit here. I got to make him bleed. I do like Joe Fixit's bleed, though. Watch this. He's just going to drain all of his health here. Bam. Dead. Just off the bleed. Alex, what's going on, buddy? Hello from Romania. We got a lot of people overseas. Doctor Strange, what's going on? Dr. Z, what's going on, buddy? Rank up advice. Rhino unduped 5-star or Unstoppable Colossus duped 4-star. Oh. I don't know. Really, I think Rhino would probably be the better for prestige, even with Unstoppable Colossus being awakened, because he's pretty low on the 4-star list as an awakened character. So, and you're probably going to get more use out of Rhino too, because even a Rhino without being awakened is pretty OP in Alliance Wars on defense. But then again, I can make the same argument for an Unstoppable Colossus too. So, what's going on, Tyler? Sorry if I missed some of you guys. Robbins, what's going on, buddy? Roy, what's going on? Hello from Jamaica. Like I said, we've got a lot of people overseas that come and watch this stuff. I appreciate it, guys. Grave, any sympathy? I rank 5'd my Spider-Gwen. That's almost as bad as Yeet accidentally using his Awakening Stone on, or his Awakening Gem on her too. So I mean, I got some sympathy for you, but then again, I like playing with Spider-Gwen too. Did I finish the Howard event quest? I finished the heroic. I never hardly ever do the master. I don't really. By the time I get done with the heroic, I'm so sick and tired of looking at the rest of it anyway. The most I think I ever did for any of them was on the Doctor Strange event, and that was just because those stinking portals were awesome. Adam, what's going on, buddy? It was hilarious, Robbins. That was absolutely... I died laughing at that. I saw him post the video, and I didn't think he was telling the truth. I thought he was just like clickbaiting people in, and then I started watching it, and it was just like, holy crap. Like, my heart sank into my chest for him. I felt bad at first, and then I laughed about it, so... But at first, I felt like bad, because it was awful. It sucked. I don't know for sure if I like the way I've got this set up so that I can use the Elgato yet. Once I have like a little bit extra money, I think I'm going to try and invest in the other cords and see what the kind of quality that puts out looks like, because there are times that this doesn't look right to me, and I can't really see what's going on in the stream too well right now. I've got like a little tiny screen going. It looks a little bit fuzzy to me, and I don't like it that much whenever the fight's going on. In the background, everything looks pretty good, but there are a couple of different options more that I could go with to try and see if I can fix this thing to make it work a little bit better. And I'm going to try and do that, but right now the money's limited. I was going to try and get a webcam with any kind of birthday money that I get tomorrow, but now I got to wait and try to get a better computer because overlays don't work with my crappy computer on Elgato, so things suck. You can finish normal, master, and heroic in 23 days. That's cool. I by accident ranked 5 my Rhino, meant to push my 5-star to rank 3. Ugh. If he's awakened, that's not bad though. Yeah, I learned from that, Robbins. I will never try to show you guys how to do anything in this game as far as like how to use stuff, because I don't want to end up in that same situation. Or at least if I'm going to attempt to show you guys how to use it, I'm going to hover over top of someone that's worthy of that item being used on. My god, the lag right now is so friggin' bad. I don't feel like War Machine's bleed is nearly as good as Joe Fixit's. Especially not when it only procs 1. And then they heal off of it. It's bullcrap. There we go. Nobody has asked me how to do those. Mordo. Ugh. I know how to use all that stuff already, Tomas. I know how to do the webcams. I know what I need to do with my Elgato. It's just my computer is really crappy, and I don't have the money to be able to buy one. So I mean, I've already got all the details I need on which webcams the webcam that I want to buy. It's really kind of cheap. It's like a $70 webcam. It's not that bad in comparison to some webcams, but my laptop just sucks. So I need something better. I need something better because I can't use overlays on Elgato because of it, and it's not going to work on anything else too. So. Sucks. It does suck. I don't know if anyone already asked, but can you please do Black Widow or Mordo and how to beat series? Thank you. Keep up the great work. Yeah, Mordo I don't know about. I know that like Tim said, Drax is a good option for that one, but I don't really have the best luck against him in certain areas, especially Alliance Wars. That's the most awful place for him. I don't know anybody that really has a workaround for him in that area. So it really kind of sucks. And like I said, that's where everybody wants to know how to beat him at. And I don't know anybody out there that actually knows how to do that currently. Everyone has a tough time with it. But Black Widow I could definitely do. Black Widow's a lot easier. That's the problem I have with the How to Beat series, is like trying to come out with characters that I think you guys would want to see how to fight against. It boils down to a couple of things with that series, honestly. It's just trying to figure out what you guys want to see. And a lot of times people don't leave comments on what they want to see, so I have to sit and try to grasp at straws. That's why I went with Groot on the last one, because I know he's an Alliance Quest mini-boss, and I know some people probably still have trouble with him. Let's see how many of these we can get to see if we can get some more units. Oh, can I do 20 more? Yeah, because then I only have to make up 4,000, so that works. Oh no, I don't have to make up 4,000 at all. Okay, it worked out perfect. So let's open these and see if we get some units out of it. 30, awesome. 10 more, and 30's all we get. So that kind of stinks. I was hoping for more, but am I going for Cable? No, I am done after this arena. Once this is done, because it's unpredictable. It's way too unpredictable. Whenever you're doing the actual featured champion arenas, it's too unpredictable. I don't want to. I don't want to go in and lose and be all ticked off because I did lose. Now I know I've got some items that I can use. I just don't know which champions I can use them on. I want to use this too. If I'm going to go ahead and start using units on reviving champions, I'm going to... That's a 30-minute one. That's not too bad. Please, Hyperion. No. I know I have 2, but I don't know what classes they're for. Tech? No. There we go. Okay. Confirm. So we're going to do magic. I got a recharger. Magic. And Doctor Strange. And Hyperion. We'll do those over. And hopefully we'll get a recharge off of just going through the normal. What do I think of Gwenpool? I think Gwenpool looks pretty cool. I think she's going to be a pretty cool character. I hope she is. I don't think I'm going to get her, but... Yeah, I actually took out Kang today. For the first time, I think, in a long time, I took out Kang on day 5. So, and I did it with my Star-Lord. I think he had like a fourth of his health left, and I beat him. I finished him off with a Star-Lord that had 800 health on it. So I was pretty happy about that. Oh, he's going to get me. I hate when they do that. Bam. Bam. Not enough, though. I got to watch out. He's going to go... There it is. I know he was going to use his L2. I just didn't know when he was going to use it. I like Hyperion because he's a beast. If you can hit him just right whenever you're doing these things, if you can hit a parry and then... hit a heavy attack and then hit a parry and hit a heavy attack, then you can usually end it with the L2. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I like him. See, I'm not a huge fan of Superman. Superman's probably one of like my least favorite DC characters, mostly because he's just kind of bread and butter. You know, he's just like everything. He's got all the abilities, he's got all the perks. And then he's just like this goody two-shoes all-American piece of crap that goes to falls apart whenever you stick a piece of radioactive isotope that was once his former planet in his face. So I don't know. I've just daggone it. I was trying to hit the L2 and I didn't realize that I'd lost. I hate going up against Scarlet Witch because of that. Lose track of the fact that she stole all my power or power drained me. Okay. It's going down anyway, though. Ooh. Thought they would have took her out. There we go. If you catch Hyperion's heavy attack just right, it's not so bad to evade. Like, you have to catch him right whenever he's in, like, that first initial stance and he's going to go back and then come in. That's what these guys do a lot. They catch him right before he's able to throw it in there. Yeah, I've read that. I've read it. I like the Red Sun series. I was really happy that they used the Red Sun series characters in Injustice, the game. Which I'm really hyped about Injustice 2 because I loved that game. I still play it. The kids like to play it too. Oh, you cunt. The one time she evades in the fight, she's going to evade my L1. Okay. Act 5 should be coming out sometime in the next couple of months. This month, next month, or March sometime. It's supposed to be sometime around the first quarter. Which makes sense to me because this is around about the same time that Act 4 was completely finished up. So it's about that 1-year anniversary. So, am I going for the OG Vision offer on January? No. I don't have the money for that kind of stuff. I've got to start saving for a better computer so that I can do more stuff for you guys on the channel. So that's where all of my money's going to. Why am I recharging these guys? Why am I sending out for help when I'm supposed to be? Ugh. Now I gotta go through all this crap. Quit. Stupid game. Gotta go all the way to the bottom now. There they are. Recharge. I don't know why I did that. I'm so used to just asking for help and not using units. There we go. Even Alfred beat Superman in the comics. I am. That's, Matthew, that is the plan, is to do a double memory lane crystal. If I get one from this arena, that's the thing. I got to sit and wait. Like I said, I stayed up last night to do this, to try and get a little bit better. Keith, what's going on, buddy? To get a little bit better of a score, because where I was sick, I've slept a little bit longer than I did for the last arena. And I probably didn't play as much because I didn't feel good. And so I stayed up last night, got 3 hours of sleep. So once we get done with this stream, once the arena ends, I'm going to crash out for a little bit. Because I feel awful still yet. Like, I can feel my voice is starting to go a little bit, but I'm trying to keep myself hydrated with the Mountain Dew, so I'm going to crash out after this arena ends, and hopefully whenever I get back up, rewards will be out. I'm hoping to do, and I'll do the video for today, and I'll put it out later today too if we do get it. I'm hoping, if everything goes well, that we'll be able to do 2 memory lane crystals, a 4-star crystal, and a bunch of other crap too. Because I've got tons of stuff. I think I've got like 50 or 60 crystals. And I know if you look at the top, it says like over 100, but 40 or 50 of those crystals are for the free crystals. And I'll just save those to try and do Road to the Labyrinth, so I don't have to like try and spend money on it. But because I don't have an OP Scarlet Witch to be able to do anything with. I'm slowly trying to build my Scarlet Witch up with just the signature stones, because I can't seem to pull anything other than just the one out of the 4-star crystals or anything like that. We got close to pulling a Scarlet Witch out of the last crystal we did. Mountain Dew Amp soon. Mountain Dew Amp is really good. If Act 5 releases, would you play the Act 5? Yeah, I'll play Act 5. Why are your streams so rubbish? I don't know. Why is your comment so rubbish? That's a better question. My stream is dead. Doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's going pretty good to me, buddy. I'm happy if only a couple of people show up. This guy obviously doesn't come to our 7 Days to Die streams where there's absolutely nobody in them, so I don't really care. What's going on, Jesse Rivera? Nick 09 roasted. I appreciate it. You know, that's the thing. The people who want to watch the videos, the people who want to watch the streams, the people that, you know, just want to be here are here. Really don't care about anybody else. So, be nice if more people showed up, but I appreciate the fact that anybody's here, period. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, streams do freeze, so, but I don't think that's what he meant, so. Victor, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? I always call you Victor when you come in here, but it's like I know you're Vargas. I know you as Vargas. I've never seen Victor before until you started like commenting on stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with the stream either. People are just asshats. Bunch of douche canoes, guys. It's all right. I let them say what they want to, because it's kind of fun to poke fun at them every now and again too, unless it's like really, really bad stuff. I don't know. Why do you look so ugly on your face cam? Because I'm guessing that neither of us have face cams on, so. I know I don't have my face cam on, so. But I appreciate you going back to watch videos that long back, because it's been a long time since I've done a face cam video. So this guy must be like an OP hardcore fan. Especially to dig that deep into the archives to find a face cam video. So go for it, man, Vargas. Definitely go for it. Do I think 3 million will be enough for Vision? If you've got the ability to keep going, I would keep going. He is hot for me, Keith. He is. Most of these guys are. I think that's really what it is when you get a lot of haters that come into your streams, period. Whenever they start going off on you, I think it's because secretly, deep down, they are hot for whoever it is that they're trolling on. And that's fine by me. You know? That is perfectly fine by me. If you got the hots for it, that's cool. I don't swing that way, but I got no issues with it either. Bam, bam, bam. See, that's even better too whenever he actually gets the stun off. Hit him with a little bit of heat vision and he's gone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What character you want most? Honestly, I would probably say that I would really like to get Mordo. Mordo would probably be like the absolute best. Just, you know, to give somebody a little bit more shit going into Alliance Wars on defense. My face was on a Rich the Man video. I used to do face cam videos, but the computer just can't handle the face cam anymore. I stopped doing it for a while because it takes a lot more work to do it without having like the overlays and stuff set up for the Elgato. So I stopped doing them because of that. And now that I've started to get the Elgato set up to where I can use it on this, I tried the other day to use overlays for the Christmas special video, crystal opening bullcrap that I was going to do. And it screwed up the whole thing. So that's why I can't do overlays right now, is because it completely screwed it up. Will you grind for cable like other YouTubers? No. I only know of like one other YouTuber that's going to be pushing for cable, so. Well, it's not so much that it takes a long time, it's just with the setup that I have, I would prefer to do it. Oh, I did it again. I would prefer to do it with the overlays on the Elgato, because then I don't have to try and match up everything and sync it all up in the editing process, which can take, you know, some time to do. So I would rather do it when I can actually do it with the overlays, and I can't right now, so that sucks. All because of the computer. The computer sucks. So hopefully if we have a good year, we'll be able to. Yeah, that's the only one I know of that I've heard that's going to be going for it. Which, I mean, Gwenpool's first, so. Some dick joined our alliance and placed 3 stars under 2K in our war defense, then just bailed. That sucks. That's kind of rough, man. What do I want to do here? Let's do this. Okay. I'm not going for cable. I'm going to wait until my favorite champ, then I play the arena. This is the only reason I'm doing this one, is because it's unpredictable. It's a lower cutoff. It's a little bit more predictable on what the scores are going to be, and I like that aspect of it. Plus, it gives me something to open for you guys. I mean, if I just do, like, you know, the videos where it's like, did we score enough? Then it's like you come in and in like 5 seconds you know exactly what we got. But this gives a little bit more mystery to it, so I like that aspect of this arena because of that, and because there were a lot of good characters that came out last year. And I wouldn't mind getting some of them. There were a lot of crappy characters that came out last year too, so there's also the possibility that we could end up with a crappy character. There's also the possibility that we could end up fully awakening our Old Man Logan, which would suck major balls. So, what do I think he's going to cost? I don't know. It was like 150 the last time, so maybe 200 this time. It feels like they keep like raising the price on him. The first 2 times that they did it, it was $100, and you know I bought him whenever I was working, so or when I had like the second job. This is my job now currently, but the first time I was actually, or the second time, because the first time he was ever offered, he was only offered in the beta, so. And then they offered him again for the same price, $100, outside of beta, so people could awaken him if they wanted to. I picked up the second offer, and then the last time it was like 150 in total to be able to get him. So either 150 or 200. I don't know for sure if they'll raise it more or not. Oh, it was 200 last time. Well, it might be 250 this time, or they might keep it at 200. Josh, what's going on, buddy? Dude, my last 3 4-star crystals have all been Old Man Suckage Logan. That's, well, mine, that's, let's say mine, I'm only one away from awakening him enough to have him fully awakened, so. I know the pain. I picked him up twice from the arena, though. That was back whenever I was still grinding, because the arena cutoffs were about this back then. So I went for him and I picked him up twice out of the arena, and then I've pulled him 3 times from crystals. So only need to pull him one more time, and he's fully awakened, and it sucks. He's not a bad character. It's just I don't use him for anything. I am not going for Gwenpool. I wish I had like the stamina to be able to do that kind of stuff, but once I'm done with this, I'm done. I don't think I want to do it anymore. And like I said, the only reason I'm doing this one is because the cutoffs are a little bit lower. I think like 8.5, somewhere along those lines, was the cutoff for the last one. A lot of people are giving them grief and want the offer to be $30. Yeah, I did it again. The crap. There's a lot of people out there who want. Actually, I'm going to close that one, and I'm going to use Captain America from here on out. There's a lot of people out there right now who are like just pissed off over everything, I think. So, Viper Man, what's going on? I don't think if they offered him for $30, there would be a lot of pissed off people that have spent a ton of money on the guy to be able to get him to where he is. There we go. Doctor Strange ran out, so we're going to make it the regular team. This is my normal team that I run here. Captain America, World War II, Storm, and Hyperion. So, getting back to the regulars. Will I be at Rich's World of Tank stream later? I don't know. It just depends. I like to show up for Rich's World of Tank videos. I think they're pretty good videos. I encourage anybody else that's here to go over and check them out too. How's the dinosaur game? I haven't touched it since the first video that I made. Honestly, I haven't touched it since the first video that I made. I just haven't had time. It came at a really bad time. So, I mean, I had the kids this week, or last week I had the kids, and me and Atticus started getting sick at the very end there on Sunday into Monday. We started getting sick, so it sucked. And I'm still not completely over being sick, but I feel 100 times better than I have. I would get dizzy and feel awful just sitting here at the computer trying to make videos this week, just doing one video a day, and I felt awful. Yesterday it was so bad I didn't even do one, but I feel a lot better today. Still a little bit queasy at my stomach, so that intro's getting old, man. Well, if you know anybody that can make me an intro, I'm not paying them because I don't have the money to do it, so I can't make them. Somebody made that for free for me when I started the channel, so I gotta use what I gotta use. Being sick does suck. Do I play pocket tanks? No, I've never played it. I don't think I've ever heard of it either. I don't play a lot of mobile games. I don't play a lot of games outside of Contest of Champions either. I mean, Contest really kind of sucks up everything that you do. This is like a life dedication thing. And before this, I was playing Star Wars The Old Republic, which was exactly the same way. You kind of dedicated your entire life to playing the games. When is 7 Days to Die stream? I think you and Tim playing that. I'm hoping maybe tonight. I'm going to ask him and see if he wants to, because I'll be done with the arena now and I don't have to do anything in the game per se after this one's done. Gives me a little bit more time freed up so I can actually play other games. I wanted to last night, but it was just like, oh, I gotta do the arena. I gotta grind it out. So I didn't even ask him, but I'll ask him today and see if he wants to. Because I want to. If we can even get our actual game back, which sucked. Quit beating me up, Captain America. It's a lot harder to play the game and pay attention to the chats, man. I wish he would use that L2, but I don't think it really matters. He's going down here with mine. Infinity Gamers, what's going on? I played on the Shadowlands for a little bit. I transferred one of my characters over to Shadowlands. I didn't really like it, and I went back. I played on Bulgarian Colony for forever. That was the only server I played on until I switched over. I think I switched over to the Shadowlands. I can't remember exactly which one I did. It was back whenever they first allowed people to start server switching for free. And then I think I had to pay to go back to Bulgarian Colony, so that kind of sucked. Nathan, what's going on, buddy? Happy New Year. Let's go back there. There we go. We're starting to get some guys back up here too. If you get the memory lane crystal, are you going to stream it right now or make a vid later? Well, you don't usually get the crystals until later on. It's probably going to take about well, it's probably going to take more than that. It's probably going to take like 3 or 4 hours before they even send stuff out. So if we do get it, it'll definitely be later. So I'm going to make a video later. Richie V, what's going on, buddy? Working the day away. I hear you, man. 4-star basic Civil Warrior. I don't know. Probably around the same as what it has been. We got Gwenpool going in. Probably 5.5 million is going to be your safe cutoff because it's a new featured character. And I believe she is in like the top 10 for prestige, so there might be people going for her. So I would definitely expect to at least put up 5.5 million just to be safe. I always put up 6 million points whenever I'm doing for the basic, just to make sure. Because it could fluctuate. It could be 3.5, it could be 4, it could be 4.5, it could be 5. And you don't want to be that guy that gets kind of left in the dust and it not work. I'm surprised there's this many people here, and I completely forgot to tweet this thing out, I think. I did. I got to tweet it out and not die in the process. Oh, see, that's the thing I'm talking about right there. When they catch you backing up just to do your heavy attack, and then they come in and get you. That's okay, though. Rocket's pretty weak. Why is it still saying that? I gotta change this. I don't know why it still says that. Let's go. What in the heck is this thing called? This stuff is supposed to update, and it never updates. Final memory lane push stream. Hate that. Let's tweet it out. I can't believe I forgot to tweet. I always forget to tweet. I always forget to tweet crap. We normally don't stream anything other than 7 Days to Die, which I love playing 7 Days to Die. I do. Last time I put up 6 million, I got Joe Fix It. That was one of those special kind of times though, because it wasn't a featured arena. That would suck though. Oh god. That was one of those arenas where it was just like, we gotta try and map things out so that we just get enough points to get the basic champion, but not the featured champion. I think that would have been a great April's Fool's Day joke to put that in there. Jesus Christ, the lag is friggin' awful right now. I can't do anything. I can't map things out in my head on how it's going to work. That shouldn't have been a parry. Oh my god, we're probably gonna lose this one because of this stupid lag. I would be surprised. Oh, we didn't. According to Marvel Bit TV, I don't even know what that is. It says she's 5th on overall prestige with a 0 signature ability. I don't know for sure. I know I looked on Trucos' webpage last night at some stats, and I know she was at least in the top 10. I don't know exactly what place she falls in, but Trucos usually has pretty good stats there. 390. That's the 389 win streak. That's or 390. That's not even my best. My best is 440, and the score was way lower than this one too. So I want to recharge a couple more times here and just use like the best team that I got. I didn't even check and see what score I was at. So I have no idea where we're at. Yeah, let's go for this one. This one's the same old fight. It usually stays about the same. It never really fluctuates. It never really fluctuates. What time is it? Oh, we got like 17 minutes left. It's not too bad. I still didn't even look at my... There it is. Robin's got it. 8th overall. See, I knew she was pretty low on the top 10. Or at least it felt like she was. I didn't feel like she was top 5. But I couldn't remember exactly. I was going to try and go to their page, and then I started getting distracted and sidetracked. So, thank you, Robbins. Yeah, man, I love my Hyperion. Hyperion is a great character. Karnak I wouldn't mind getting to, because then it puts me to where I only need one more skill, which would be Gwenpool. I don't know what it is with me and skills. I like the skill class a lot more than I do a lot of other classes for some reason. Is Hyperion's prestige rating lower than Kamala Khan? No. No, Hyperion is top 10 as far as I know. Or, no, he's not top 10, I don't think. He's good for prestige, though. He's like a top 20 character. I can't remember exactly what place he falls into, but he's definitely a top 20. And he's a fun character to play with, too. He actually broke into my top 5 for prestige, so I was pretty happy about that. I'm not happy about the money that I spent, though. Definitely not happy about that. I would like to get someone better or newer, not better, somebody new as opposed to Hyperion again. But I don't think I would be too upset if I got Hyperion again out of the memory lane crystal, because of the fact that it would just raise my prestige up more. I would like to get somebody new that I don't have, though, like Ghost Rider or Mordo or Dr. Voodoo is a very, very good character. I want to like get my 3-star Dr. Voodoo built up and take him up against that Venom on the short path in Act 4 that everybody takes Ronan up against, because I think he could I think he could rival Ronan with just one special one, with how many buffs that guy has. I think he could like completely drain him like really really fast, but I have to get that rank, that 3-star ranked up before I attempt to do it. I tried doing it at rank 1 level 10 of 10 and he just like completely wasted him. But Dr. Voodoo has an excellent special one against characters like that. I love going up against Groot with him, doing the arenas with the 3 stars. Let's do a couple more of these at least before I start building into it. I may actually just go ahead and keep recharging this team and just use the units that I've got from this, because I'm not going to use the units for anything else that I know of. I thought you were sick, Dr. Z. Or you were sick for one of these. I remember we talked about it and you said you were sick, so you couldn't do the arena because of it. See, I don't have Kornak even as a 3-star. But I've always gone up against him and he seems like a fun character. I love Inhumans too, so. Another YouTuber, Romo, with LGN did it, and he had gotten a few L1s on him, but every time he tried, Venom poisoned him out. With Dr. Voodoo? Stupid crossbones and stupid lag. Yeah, there went my chance to knock him out in one hit. Let's try this time. There we go. I would like to see Medusa in the game too. I would like to see more Inhumans in the game, period. And I don't mean like Daisy Johnson and Quake. That's not really an Inhuman to me. I think Lockjaw would even be kind of cool in the game. I legitimately got hyped whenever that April Fool's joke came last year with all the superhero pets in it, because I would actually enjoy seeing the superhero pets in the game because I'm a nerd like that, so. I don't think I would have had a problem with it. I knew it was an April Fool's joke because they put it out on April Fool's, but I wouldn't have been upset over it either. I mean, don't you think it would just be kind of cool to see like this huge, massive dog just kind of go after Ultron? Trigon? Trigon's DC. Trigon's like... Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Never mind. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Brain fart for a second. Like I said, I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. It took me a minute. I have no clue how much Vision's going to cost. Anywhere between $100 and $300. It's probably a good safe bet. There we go. Now I just gotta... I missed the parry though. Now I gotta try... There we go. Good deal. Good deal. I thought I was gonna miss the L2 and get an L3 built up, and I didn't want that. Get hit with that one though. Boom. L2. Heavy attack. See, that's the Furies are so unpredictable on that move. Sometimes you get 3, sometimes you don't get any at all. He is in the game with the gifting like thing, but you know what I mean. I would like to see him actually in the game. So I don't know. Yeah. What Rezzy said, at least a 3.4. And like I said, I would definitely shoot for at least 5 just in case. If you have more time, put as many points as you can in. You need to put in as many points as you possibly can, so. Never quit. If you have characters you can use them. Don't quit. Keep going. I will next fight, okay? Next fight, I will skip this this duo or this trio, and I will go into the next one. Dear sweet Jesus. Sweet Christmas. Sucks. You should be safe at 4.1, but like I said, you never know. This kind of freaks me out. I know the arena cutoff the last time was like 8.5 or something for the memory lane crystal, but it still freaks me out. I was freaked out with like 10.2 million on the last one because I wasn't top 200, so you're always sitting like biting your fingernails wondering if you got it or not. That's why I hate doing arenas. I've come up short too many times doing arenas that it's the disappointment is just like you just feel it come up from your gut, and it's just like the worst feeling in the world. Yeah, I did have tier 4, but it was tier 4 basic arena. I would have felt better if it was like if it was the tier 4 class arena. Then I know that most of those guys are going to be going for that. Exactly. That's why I always go for 6 million too. You never know which one's going to break the record. And thankfully out of the defective memory lane crystal, we pulled Civil Warrior, so I don't have to worry about doing this arena. That's another perk to the memory lane crystals, is the fact that I might not have to grind for the basics. Oh, come on. There we go. I can take him down. We can get him. We can get him. There we go. 9,000. Holy crap. That's pretty. I've seen it higher, but that's pretty decent. Exactly. That's the problem. That's the problem. Sometimes 13 million doesn't even get you top 400. There have been times when the limit was higher than 13 million. So I don't want to play that game, man. I don't want to play that game. Any tips for Realm of Legends without a Scarlet Witch? I don't know. I haven't been in the Realm of Legends since the not willpower. Yeah. And since the willpower nerf and the perfect block teams were took out, I did mine on with the perfect block team, so I really couldn't say. God, I hate you, Nightcrawler. This one I probably am going to lose. I just have a feeling that Nightcrawler's going to kick my rear end. Bam. Let's get some laser vision on him, though, first. Oh, you son of a... I was hitting my L1, and he just kept coming at me. That's so stupid. I hate Nightcrawler with a passion. I'd love to have him, but I hate him. What place did I get in the last arena? I can't remember. It was like 2-something. 230-something, I think. Can't believe I lost that one. It wasn't 7,000 though. It's alright. Let's see. We got 6 minutes left. Oh, it's gone. It was like 230 something. I can't remember exactly. I was gonna like go in there and check, but okay. So let's want to see Ultron. So let's go with the team that I use for that one. I am not going to be grinding for Gwenpool. I think that they add Stick or Fantastic Four and Doctor freaking Doom. Doctor Doom I would like to see. I don't know about Stick too much though. Doctor Doom definitely I would want. Fantastic Four, nah. Fox has killed Fantastic Four for me. Oh yeah, definitely Dr. Z. I assume that they will be. $8 million will eventually be the regular cutoff. Just give it time. The more people get 4 stars, the more the score is going to increase. I mean, once I actually started grinding the arena again, I was surprised that like with one full round I could actually do 500,000 points. So that surprised the heck out of me, because the last time I did arenas and like grinding on the regular, I was used to doing 250,000 points just using all my 4-stars, and now just using all my 4-stars with all the rank 5s and rank 4s that I have, I can actually do 500,000 points a round. So Nova's definitely coming. They confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con that Nova is definitely coming to the game this year. So, God, Groot, big tree bastard. Come on. Come on, use it. There we go. I never want him to get to his L2 ever. There you go, L1. Bam. Try and get off that quick parry. L1. Boom. There we go. And he's down. Good deal. No, it's not much higher for top 1 to 200. That's the problem. There's so much of a difference in just little bits of points that it's not even funny. Marvel doesn't own the rights to the Fantastic Four or Doom. They actually do own the rights to the video games. I read that whenever I was reading an article that Jamie had sent me. Apparently, they own the rights to them in video game form, but they don't use them. They stopped using X-Men and Fantastic Four in video games to not help promote Fox after this game came out. So they could, as far as I know, they could use Fantastic Four or any franchised Fantastic Four characters. I didn't know that until I read that article, but apparently this game was the cutoff, so they technically could put Fantastic Four characters in here. Grave, what's the most champions you hate to fight? Mordo and Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's not so bad sometimes, but Mordo is definitely like the worst. I hate fighting Mordo in Alliance Wars. Doing it in the arenas is not that bad. What's my favorite champion? Probably Black Widow. Black Widow, Hyperion. Hyperion's so fun. Thor is a great character to play with. I'm just going to recharge these guys again because we've got the units to do it. Star-Lord. Hulk is surprisingly really fun to play with. If I can get another round off, I might do my Hulk Thor Doctor Strange combo. Red Skull would be cool. They've had him in the game files for over a year now, and they haven't put him in there. I would like to see like newer characters before they start like doing like different versions of characters. Like it really just got sick to see Wolverine and then Old Man Logan and X-23, and then they had Weapon X, which thankfully Weapon X is never going to be released into the game. He was just put in as a boss for those special fights. I don't think they'll ever put him in the game. As far as I know, they said they weren't going to, but you never know. They might drop that in there one day if they just decide, well, we don't have anything else to do, so let's just throw this guy in there. He was a pretty OP character to go up against, but... And I think he would be probably the better of all the Wolverines, but... I just get tired of it. Man-Thing would be... I would absolutely love to see Man-Thing put in the game. Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night, just about any of those characters would be cool. I wouldn't mind actually seeing Hercules put in the game too. Hercules would be a really cool character in the game. Yeah, Weapon X is really the he's a really good combo of Wolverine and Old Man Logan. That's what I liked about him. He just seemed like he was a complete and total combo of those two characters plus the Unstoppable. He wasn't hard to fight, but I never thought he was hard to fight. But I still think he potentially could be like the best Wolverine in the game if they ever did put him in. But I don't think they will. L3 for the win. Mr. Sinister would be awesome too. But considering Mr. Sinister is going to be in the next Deadpool movie, I don't know unless they work something out. Unless they can work something out. Because I know they did the Deadpool event whenever the Deadpool movie came out. But I don't see them doing any kind of other events for any of the other Fox franchises. But I would love to see Mr. Sinister. Omega Red would be really cool to see. And Blade. Blade would be really cool to see too. Taskmaster is like number one on my list, aside from Squirrel Girl. I'm never going to get off the Squirrel Girl kick, man. I'm never going to get off the Squirrel Girl kick. We need Squirrel Girl. If they're going to put in Howard the Duck, we need Squirrel Girl. So, just my opinion. I don't know what my infatuation is with Squirrel Girl, but I love Squirrel Girl. She's the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, man. Cable is really gonna rely on your mastery setups, I think. If you have like the Suicide Masteries, I think he's gonna be pretty cool. And I think he'll be a better character if you're able to do that kind of stuff with him. Let's see if I can actually get one more round off. I don't even know what time it is. I probably can't. It's probably done. Yep, we're finished. So we got crystals. Got Gwenpool. So we are done with the arenas. Now this is the scary part. Because I know we're not going to be in the leaderboard. Not with 9.4. I don't think so. I mean, the whole debacle was going on where there weren't half of the characters in the crystal, so I don't know if a lot of people decided, well, we're not going for it because we don't know for sure if they're going to fix this or not. But I doubt we got top 200 with that score, so. Let's see. I don't see me anywhere. Still not. Oh. Now I've got to sit and wait and bite my nails and hope that the score didn't jump up to like 13 million because people figured out that once they fixed it, they started to grind the arena. I do love that nutty ass, man. I love Squirrel Girl. I can't help it. What is Suicide Masteries? Let's go into the masteries here and I'll show you. The Suicide Masteries are like Liquid Courage and anything that does like the detrimental damage to you, because it's like, I'm pretty sure just under 9.6 million didn't get me top 200. Yeah, see, that's crazy. These are your Suicide Masteries though, is your Liquid Courage and your Double Edge, because it looks like from the stuff that I've read, 10.3 million got me rank 124. We should, okay, good deal. 10.3 in this arena. If you got 10.3 million and got 124th in this arena, then me and Rezzy should be good on top 400 then. We should be good. But from what I've seen with like Cable's abilities, is like he gets buffs off of being able, like, taking the damage and stuff, so if he starts off with bleed and poison, he should be a lot better. At least from what I've seen on paper. So I don't know exactly how he's going to work. Some of these characters work out a lot better once you actually get them. And on paper, they just you can't really tell. It's like Hyperion. Hyperion on paper didn't really sound like the best character in the world, but my God, he's a friggin' beast at rank 5. So I don't know, but that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'm done. We're not going to be playing the arena anymore. Hopefully we'll get the crystal. Later on, we'll be opening up hopefully 2 of the crystals. I've got a ton of stuff. I'll show you. We'll not finish completely yet. I'll show you guys what we got to open up later, and hopefully I'm hoping that we'll get the AQ rewards, so we'll be able to open up a tier 4 class catalyst, and I'm also hoping that we will be able to get the summoner advancement awards too. So that way we can open up a 4-star crystal, because I'm 500 away. Both of those should put us way over. So we should be able to open up 3 4-stars today, as long as we place. I'm hoping. But we've got like map 2 crystals, the 4-star memory lane crystal, plus 1 more. Hopefully. I don't want to like count my chickens before they hatch, but got the War Victor crystal, map 3 crystals, map 4, map 5, map 6. 4 3-star sig stones, 6 4-stars. That's probably going to be more after I claim this. Yeah, should get more because we should have finished that one. I hope. No, crap. I missed out on one. That sucks. Oh well, whatever. Let's go back down here to the crystals though. This will be later on though. Free crystals I'm hanging on to. Daily crystals, we got 2 of them. We've got 12 premiums, 1 3-star. And we've got 8 greater solo and 7 lesser solo crystals. So that'll be coming up later today once I get my results back from the arena, and hopefully AQ and summoner advancement too, because summoner advancement, as far as I know, ended at 1 o'clock too. Should have. It ends in 2 hours, but we should have all of that, so we should be able to get a bunch of stuff today. Hopefully we get 3 more new 4-stars. Who knows? But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you guys so much for like stopping in. I really do appreciate it. This is like the best live stream I've ever done. We hit over 60 people, so I am extremely like ecstatic over that. I'm used to like having more than 20, sometimes 20 people in my live streams. So, but all right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on it. If you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a sub on it. And as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.